Now let us see some definitions and important terms of linked list. A linked list is a linear collection of data elements called nodes, in which each node of the list points to the next node of the list. Linked list is a dynamic data structure which in turn can be used to implement other data structures. Thus, it acts as a building block to implement data structures such as stack, queues, trees and their variations. Linked lists provide an efficient way of storing related data and perform basic operations such as insertion, deletion and modification of information at the cost of extra space required for storing address of the next node. As we have already discussed, each node has two parts: data or information, which contains data or information about the element, and the second is link or next part. It is a pointer which contains address of next node. The next term is head. The first node is called start or head node. Start is a pointer which stores the address of the first node. The second term is tail. The last node of the linked list is called tail of the linked list. It does not point to any other node. Its link part contains null value. As we have already discussed the structure of linked list, here the node 1 is the first node, that is head node, and the node 3 is the last node, that is tail node. Now next see why linked list. Arrays can be used to store linear data of similar types, but arrays have following limitations. The size of the array is fixed, so we must know the upper limit of the number of elements in advance. Also, generally the allocated memory is equal to the upper limit irrespective of the uses. The second problem with the array is inserting a new element in an array of element is expensive, because a room has to be created for the new elements, and to create room existing elements have to be shifted. Now let us see what is the advantages of linked list over arrays. The first advantage is that linked list provides dynamic size, and the second point is it provides ease of insertion and deletion of elements. But there are some drawbacks of linked list also. Let us see what are the drawbacks. The first is random access is not allowed. We have to access elements sequentially starting from the first node. So we cannot do binary search with linked list. In linked list, generally we know the address of head node, and from the head node we have to access all the elements one by one through the address part of the list sequentially. The second drawback is extra memory space for the pointer is required with each element of the list to store address of the next element. Now representation of linked list in C++. A linked list is represented by a node of the linked list. The first node is called head. If the linked list is empty, then value of head is null. Each node in a list consists of at least two parts, which we already know, that is data part and pointer to the next node, that is address part. In C++, we can represent a node using structure or class. As I have already told you, below is an example of a linked list node with an integer data. Here a structure called node having two parts, two members, that is data and a link pointer of the same node in which it is declared. Okay. So this is called सेल्फ रेफरेंशियल स्ट्रक्चर. तो यहाँ पर जो नोड डिक्लेयर करेंगे हम लोग, जो हम लोग यहाँ पर स्ट्रक्चर का थ्रू डिक्लेयर किया है, उसमें दो मेंबर्स है. क्या? एक डेटा और एक लिंक. डेटा पार्ट के लिए, इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर करने के लिए, और लिंक एड्रेस स्टोर करने के लिए. इसलिए ये जो लिंक पॉइंटर ये इसी नोड टाइप का है जिस नोड को हम लोग डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. और एक पॉइंटर हम लोग डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं स्टार्ट, जो कि जो हेड नोड है उसका एड्रेस को स्टोर करेगा। नाउ लेट अस सी द एग्जांपल ऑफ डिफाइनिंग अ नोड टू स्टोर एन इंटीजर डेटा। तो यहाँ पर स्ट्रक्ट नोड डिक्लेयर कर लिए, वहाँ पर जो पहला मेंबर है डेटा पार्ट के लिए वो है इंट डेटा टू स्टोर इंटीजर एलिमेंट, और जो नेक्स्ट पार्ट है लिंक पार्ट और एड्रेस पार्ट, इसको नेक्स्ट भी हम लोग बोलते हैं कभी कभी, तो नेक्स्ट भी हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं। दो हो गया, इसी नोड का टाइप पॉइंटर होगा, ठीक है। नाउ लेट अस सी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एरेज एंड लिंक लिस्ट, ठीक है। तो जो पहला पॉइंट है वो है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ डिफिनेशन। तो एरे क्या है? एरे इज अ लीनियर कलेक्शन ऑफ एलिमेंट्स हैविंग सेम डेटा टाइप विद कॉमन नेम। और लिंक लिस्ट है? लिंक लिस्ट इज एन ऑर्डर्ड कलेक्शन ऑफ एलिमेंट्स विच आर कनेक्टेड बाय लिंक्स और पॉइंटर्स, ठीक है। सेकेंड पॉइंट, on the basis of access method. In array, elements can be accessed using index or subscript value. Okay, elements can be randomly accessed like array of index 0, array of index 3, etc. So array provide fast and random access, but in linked list, elements can't be accessed randomly but can be accessed only sequentially, and accessing element takes O(n) time. Third point is memory structure. In array, elements are stored in consecutive manner in memory. In linked list, elements can be stored at available memory place as address of node is stored in previous node. Insertion and deletion. Insertion and deletion takes more time in array as elements are stored in consecutive memory locations. Insertion and deletion are fast and easy in linked list as only value of pointer is needed to be changed. Memory allocation. In array, memory is allocated at compile time, that is before execution of program. It is called static memory allocation. In linked list, memory is allocated at runtime, that is during program execution. It is called dynamic memory allocation. Types. Array can be single dimension, two dimension or multi-dimensional. Linked list can be singly linked list, doubly linked list or circular linked list. Dependency. In array, each element is independent. No connection with previous element or next element with its location. In linked list, location or address of elements is stored in the link part of the previous element or node. Thus, nodes are linked in case of linked list. Extra space. In array, no pointers are used like linked list, so no need of extra space in memory for pointers. In linked list, adjacency between the elements are maintained using pointers or links. So pointers are used, and for that extra memory space is needed. Okay, and at the end we have given a diagram for array and a diagram for linked list. So in this lesson we have discussed about the fundamentals of linked list and the difference between the array and linked list, and how linked lists are created in the memory. In the next class we will discuss about the different types of linked list. Thanks for watching.